Poppy, your magical popcorn friend. Get ready for a fantastic adventure as we journey through the land of imagination. Join me and my merry crew of animated friends as we explore exciting worlds, solve puzzles, and learn valuable lessons along the way. From enchanted forests to undersea wonders, from daring outer space escapades to mystical castles, there's no limit to where our imaginations can take us. So grab your favorite snacks, hold on to your imagination, and let's embark on a delightful journey together. Are you ready? Let the fun begin.
The Cow's Life of Sacrifice. In a small, sun-dappled village, there lived a cow named Clara. Clara had a coat as white as snow, adorned with black spots, and eyes that sparkled like the evening stars. She roamed the green meadows, grazing peacefully. And every day, she provided the villagers with fresh, nourishing milk. The milk was creamy, rich, and full of warmth, and it became the heart of every home in the village. Mothers made butter, children drank it for breakfast, and the elderly found comfort in a warm cup before bed. Clara had always given her milk freely, without thought or hesitation. It was simply what she was born to do, and she loved the joy it brought to others. The villagers came every morning to collect her milk, and Clara never asked for anything in return. She gave and gave, knowing that her purpose was to nurture. As the seasons passed, Clara noticed something changing. The villagers, who once treated her with care and gratitude, began to take more than they needed. The milkmaids arrived with their pails, taking as much as they could, leaving Clara feeling empty and weary. Despite her exhaustion, Clara continued to give, thinking that it was her duty to serve. One day, Clara's health began to decline. Her once-then vibrant coat grew dull, and she had less energy than before. The villagers, noticing the change, still took from her, convinced that she would always be there to provide. Clara's body weakened, and she began to realize that she had given too much. She had forgotten to take care of herself in her endless desire to care for others. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Clara stood quietly at the edge of the meadow, pondering what to do. A young girl named Emma, who often came to milk her, approached Clara. Emma noticed how thin Clara had become and said softly, "You've given so much, Clara. But you must remember you cannot give from an empty well." Clara's heart filled with understanding. She realized that in her selflessness, she had neglected the balance between giving and receiving. She had allowed herself to be drained in the name of love, but true love also meant caring for herself. The next morning, Clara made a decision. When the milkmaids came to collect her milk, she gently refused to give more than she could spare. She would only give enough to nourish those who needed it most, while taking time to replenish her strength. The villagers, initially surprised, began to understand the importance of moderation. They learned that Clara's gift was precious, and they must honor it by taking only what was necessary and respecting her well-being. As time passed, Clara regained her health, and the villagers learned a valuable lesson. They cared for the land, for Clara, and for each other, recognizing that the key to a harmonious life lies in balance. Clara, too, found peace in knowing that true giving requires the strength to also receive. The moral of the story is, true generosity comes from balance. One cannot give endlessly without nourishing oneself. Self-care is not selfish, it is essential. Only by honoring both our needs and the needs of others can we maintain harmony and sustain the flow of love and care.